Good evening, viewers. I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to discuss more of the pre-NROTC items like what you should be putting in your package, what to prepare for, and just overall how to make your package more competitive. And first off, I just want to say sorry for the late videos. It's been midterms this week, and definitely a different experience for a lot of us. Uh, with testing, multiple tests, I had about 5 midterms over the past couple of weeks, and I have to say with ROTC and classes and getting those done and making sure I got my studying done, I had no problem. Our ACAT, our academic midshipmen here, made sure we got our study hours in and that we were on top of our stuff. And that I'd like to stress time management, a key factor in that success. Anyways, on to the bigger stuff that I want to cover with y'all. Um, is creating a package for your NROTC scholarship for those of you trying and high schoolers over here trying to get your NROTC scholarship, and also college people who are thinking about going into NROTC as you are in college. And my friend here, midshipman fourth class Taylor, who is also a college program option, has not received a scholarship yet. We're in the works to get that, and he's going to give you a little bit of his experience right after I get done. So first of all, I started my junior summer, close to the end of summer. Please note, for Marine Corps options, Navy options, the process does differ slightly. I believe in the amount of boards that are available. Um, but the key factor is to get a start on those early. Because if you can hop on an early board, and pretty much what that is a board before the normal board. So your scholarship information, you as a person, get to be viewed one more time versus those of you others who choose just to do the normal one. Um, what I found myself trying to increase in my package was my PFT score and also just my officers' interviews because like I said, Navy does defer, but for Marine Corps, they tend to stress those physical standards as the Marine Corps image does go. And vice versa, if you're going for the Navy options out there, trying to get a Navy scholarship, they like the technical work. So your grades, always a big factor. GPA, what you got on your SAT, ACT, those do weigh in. And a common factor you're going to hear throughout your whole experience of NRDC and you asking questions of what you should improve on, your overall answer is going to be they want a well-rounded individual in both all academics, physically, the officers' interviews, as well as your letters of recommendation. And bouncing off that, letters of recommendation, top people. The best letters you can get is those who have influence. For say, a mayor, go ahead and get a mayor. But if you can do is the best you can do is get a president or not president, excuse me, um,
A congressman.
a congressman. Yeah, congressman would be perfect, or the principal of your school would be great too. Just make sure they're individuals who carry some influence and that will shine some light on your character, your kind of person, and why they should pick you to receive the $180,000 scholarship. Now, again, from my friend here, Mr. Fourth Class Taylor, I'm just going to ask him a couple questions and allow him to speak on his experience and what he's going through trying to receive a college scholarship while he's in college. So, first of all, does not having the scholarship make balancing classes in ROTC difficult?
I would say, like you said, $180,000. That's a big cushion to have going into college, especially. And so, if you end up in a situation like mine, where you don't get the scholarship right off the bat, you're gonna have a game plan of how you're gonna pay for school that first year, that first semester, until you can pick up scholarship and utilize those funds. Um, Definitely one of the things I would recommend being a college programmer with all these scholarship studs is you have to prove to everyone else, especially your superiors, that you want it, that you want to be there. He was just talking about references. The greatest reference you can have is from the Marine Corps officer here, the Marine Corps instructor, and the assistant Marine Corps instructor. Marines, the people who are going to decide whether or not you're a worthwhile candidate for the scholarship are going to be looking at these references, and if they see that you've got other Marines, that are putting their names on the line for you, it's going to go far. In terms of academics in school, you're definitely going to have that edge that you do want to perform, to your highest ability, just so you can pick up scholarship, just beef up your package. If this is something you've been thinking about for a long time, this should be nothing new for you to be hearing. And definitely the program is structured to help you pick up scholarship. So like I said, if you show up, you work hard, you try to stand out, you try to prove that you want to be here, you're willing to earn your place to be here, that you deserve to be here, they're going to help you and give you that little push to make sure you pick up scholarship.
All right. Also, what do you find yourself strengthening in your package for it to be more competitive?
I don't know about you guys, I did ROTC just that last year in high school. That was definitely a huge boost to have those references in my package as well. Like you said about the PFT, it's a lot harder training for that on your own, I found. It's easier when you're with a group of a bunch of other guys who want to join the Marines or the Navy as well, and you're all working out. There's no better place to train for the PFT than an ROTC program, because they're going to be the ones that are training you on it. You're going to be tested on it by their standards. It's just definitely going to be your best asset in terms of beefing that up. Academics, like you said, we do have a ACAD, which is another midshipman here, one of our seniors, senior midshipman, who's going to make sure that you're on the right track for grades and academics. They are looking for that well-rounded guy. It doesn't matter if you get straight A's or you have a perfect PFT score or most popular guy at your school. They just want you to be well-rounded so you can adapt to any situation that that requires that of you.
And also, I can't emphasize enough, just like my friend has been saying, they do give you a huge support system while you're in NROTC while in college. I can say from outside looking in, getting ready for a physical fitness test, they push the guys who don't have scholarships to the limit. They constantly remind them like, hey, this is your chance, take it. And so just keep that in mind if you're in college right now and say, I can't hack it. I'm not gonna fit in. You will fit in if you put in the work. Um, my last question for you would be: would you advise people to go to the college programmer route if they're in college right now?
Definitely. We've actually had two other guys who were in college already before they, transferred over here. If being a military officer is something you want to do, like I said, there's no better place to prepare for it than right here, with Marine officers who can see your progress every step of the way. This is, overall, it's got to be the best way to become an officer. I can't think of any other route that would prepare you more. Like you said, just to tap on that earlier, you got to have the grades, you got to have the PFT, but something I've just noticed, you got to have that social aspect as well. Like I said, you don't have to be Mr. Popular, but you need to be able to work with your peers. There's a lot of strong-minded individuals here, a lot of driven people, and if you can't find a way to work with them for some sort of mutual gain, you're going to suffer down the line, and your military career is going to suffer down the line. And to be personal right now, Stuart's definitely right. You're going to want to start working on that scholarship as soon as you can. For example, I started working on it late. I was lacking a bit of direction in my life at that time, but it's not too late. I know it can definitely be disheartening if you don't make the scholarship. That's fine. There's no prejudice here of scholarship versus college programmer. They just want all of you to succeed. They just want to, produce successful officers. And so if you do end up missing the scholarship for whatever reason, you still got time. I would recommend that you join our NROTC program. You put in the work, and they'll meet you halfway, if that, and they'll get you there. And just keep your chin up. Like I said, everyone's encouraging. Stuart and a lot of the other scholarship guys are they're looking out for you. It becomes a bit of a brotherhood here, and it's really the best environment to become a Marine Corps officer, Navy officer, or whatever you're gunning after.
Well, thank you very much for that insight. I bet a lot of viewers out there were definitely wondering what to put in their package. I mean, as were you and as was I, first beginning out in the NRTC trying to get that scholarship. And I just wanted to touch on something Mr. Fourth Class Taylor said is don't get disheartened. I mean, when I first began, my PFT score was 15 pull-ups, 82 crunches, and a 23-minute 3-mile run. Currently, that's 19 pull-ups, 100 crunches, and a 20-minute, 30-second 3-mile run. I mean, absolutely fabulous. You just got to keep working on it. You're gonna meet people who do 30 pull-ups, do 130 crunches, run a 19-minute 3 miles, all just before like NROTC applicants. And the key thing is not to get disheartened. And that's what I found myself trying to dig deep and realize is I need to believe in myself. I need to progress and max out on everything I can, from my PFT to my grades to my ACT scores, everything. And just know that in your head, say to yourself, I'm gonna get that scholarship. Because at the end of the day, you're trying to get $180,000. That's a big sum of money going towards your education, towards your future, and something that's definitely gonna be worth it in the long run. And I don't even need to progress on that topic even more because it's so obvious how beneficial it's gonna be for you. And so that's just what I wanted to end it on. These next videos, I'm trying to get some different viewpoints from other NRTC, more specifically Navy options out from different colleges. So I'll hopefully post some of those videos soon. And also, in the next couple days, actually, I'm going to post more videos about the current events happening, MWR events, so morale, warfare, and recreation, some fun stuff, and how the unit cohesiveness is doing, um, as well as special events like National Security Symposium. I don't know how many other universities do it. Uh, Marine Corps Mess Night, as well as our first Navy Ball. So I hope everyone out there is having being safe, being good, and working towards the goals that they set forth. So that way, if you really want this path, that you'll be able to reach it. So if you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comments below, and I will get to them as quick as I can. I'm fairly good at that. And everybody, have a good day. Okay, bye.